What's up everybody? Welcome back to Free to Be, and today's video it's gonna be a little bit shorter. Admittedly, I've been traveling a lot the past couple weeks and really the past couple months, so I haven't had as much time as I wanted to go ahead and bring you this follow-up video, but I thought today would be a great time to bring you the follow-up to my user testing video, so let's get started. Alright, now as always, before we get into this, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below. It really means a lot to the channel. It does help promote these videos, so I do appreciate it. Okay, so like I said, user testing is probably the most fruitful platform I've found to make money online. Now, yes, there is a little bit of work that goes into it, but it is passive. For example, you can just leave this open on your computer while you're sitting watching TV, and then when you qualify for a test, you can go to a quiet place and complete the test. Now, if you haven't watched the first user testing video that I created that gives a little bit more of a tutorial, go ahead and check it out. I'll link it up above. But for the meantime, I want to kind of show you the progress that I've made so far and kind of how it's worked out. Then we'll come and try one of these and I'll show you the screeners as well, because a few of you have been asking for that. So let me pop into this because I have nothing to hide here. Now look guys, March was the month that I probably had the most success, but that was also the month that I was trying to use this platform the most. As you can see here, these are all the payments that I got in March. Now moving on to April, I didn't use it as much, but I still was able to get $20. May, I went back to using it a little bit more, had a little bit more free time in May, so again, $50 here. And then June and this month, July, I've been traveling a lot, so I really haven't had, an opportunity to just lounge around and play around on user testing, but I was still able to make another $30. So all in all, it's close to $250 on user testing so far for me. So it's definitely worth looking into if you haven't already. So let me just jump into available tests. Now, if you go to the available test sections, a lot of you guys have mentioned that you're basically not qualifying for these screeners. So let's just jump into one and let's see what happens. So if you go to the screener, the key here is to be honest and give the truthful answers, because they do, I think, keep track of that. And so they'll let you know. So for example, this question, are you planning on doing any of these things in the next 6 months? Well, I'm actually planning to buy a home and a car, so I'm going to click these two. And if you go down here, buy a piece of furniture, well, that's probably going to be a part of that as well. So I'm going to click these three and then I'm going to hit continue. Unfortunately, I didn't qualify for this test. But do you see how fast that is? I could literally have this open as I'm watching TV and just go through screeners passively, while I'm watching my favorite show, catching up on, something on Netflix, whatever it may be. There's not much to these screeners. There's not a lot of focus that's needed for this part of the user testing platform. So we'll go back to the dashboard, and if you just leave it open for a while as tests come in, it'll ping you, so you don't even have to really be paying attention to your screen. Let's jump into another screener and try it. Now again, guys, it does take a bunch of screeners before you qualify for tests, but the key here is just to leave it open and get to the tests as soon as they come in, because certain demographics do, fill up for the certain surveys quicker than others. So you want to be one of the first people to kind of jump in and take the screener so you can qualify for the test. So here we go. Which best indicates your industry? So for here, we're going to look down and see which one of these best, categorizes the field that I work in full time. And it's going to be between here or here, and we're going to go ahead and say this one, and I'll press continue next. Didn't qualify. So go back to the dashboard, and again, you'll go through a lot of these. At first I was saying maybe 10, 15 you'll qualify for one. Now it's turning out to be more like 20, 25. But again, you see that I can still have results. And I usually just like to look for the ones, I don't like to do the live conversations. I come down and do one of the ones like this one here, and I'll just click screener. Usually the older ones are a little harder to qualify for. On which continent do you live? North America. Continue. Now I got a second question. Have you ever taken a trip to Europe? Well, guys, actually I just went, last month, so I'm going to say yes, and it has happened in the last year. Continue. I didn't qualify, but you get the picture. So basically, you go through a bunch of these, and you will qualify. I promise you, you will qualify for something. Just keep, sticking with it, and it will work. Alright guys, well that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like I said, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos weekly, and we'll see you next time.